Mine's been busy. Very busy. Start one? Yeah, let's start one. Okay. Back to parallels. Not sure. Okay, great. Should be showing the correct thing now. Let's continue tinkering. I want to get this system up and running. I'm gonna get this like cast system between them up and running. So we take Google. Like a close. feel like I am close. Alright, it's calling interface function. This is why you have to. This is the way I figure it out. I create an interface function with explicit input as bool and call it death. When an enemy AI BP You did nice. I appreciate that, all. Nah, it is going good. Did some Overwatch and stuff like that. No, I'm just chilling. We're not trying to set up a system where the system that we ended last room on, I've been thinking about it a lot more on how I'll put it in place. Where every time you kill a robot with Pinkspade, it gives Flameshot the ammo. Ammo. So I said armor, I mean ammo. Trying to limit the ammo on Flameshot. Yeah, he lets us use flames. I have a really cool mechanic in my head I want to put in. And I'm getting there. Just need to get over the last bit. Yeah, the fire is so powerful, yeah. And I want to keep it powerful. Because even in the comic, his fire was super powerful. But he got injured in it, so it was like, for a percentage of the comic was the other Pinkspade doing a lot of the work. Trying to figure out what is the best caps. With our casting. I think I figured it out. We want a hard cast like that. We want to give a max and a minimum. I need to fix my spaghetti code. Maybe actually put this in place as well. Comment our code so we know. So this is gameplay. Follow player on spot. Right, so that is really telling you what it is, so I remember what it is. So what is happening here is event begin play. Whenever a bot spawns, it runs this internal code for themselves. It would tell us what the what bot number it is in the wave. It would put that on the screen in the top left corner of the screen, and then it would look to find who the character that is being controlled is. Once it has that, or all the characters that is being controlled, it would begin to chase down the player, which is it would begin to like run. It will run towards them. Yeah, but just like sort of run towards them, who the player is. And then we'll keep looping and looping and looping until it dead. Yeah. Lots of scripts, yeah. A lot of visual scripting. I didn't do this on stream. Usually I do because I do a bunch of game dev courses. Look up a bunch of game dev courses. So I'll do the game dev course, and then once the code is complete on just environment and game logic stuff, then I'll start the streams. Because eventually I want to get more. Right now it's just like a simple move to them kind of script, but I just it's like can't see player. If can't see player, then move to a certain radius. But I want it to be much more sophisticated. Yeah, to be much more sophisticated. Let's fix this. So eventually we just want to give a random float. Just want to give a random float, but in this range. See, yes. So now let me go to flame. I think it's flame good. I believe I might have cracked it right. I think I might have cracked it. I might have cracked it. It would then be one of those things that we went to. But here, maybe this should be right? Review on some soldier, yeah. Dude, I like the concept, but it needs work. It needs the seasoning. That's the best way I can put it. It needs the seasoning. It needs some seasoning. It's one of those things that it looks really good, but then to actually taste it, it's like, why? 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 Yeah. Yeah, that part had me so confused. I was like, what is the context? Give me context and clarity, please. Because it's not that I am opposed to like putting messaging or like your perspectives or social events into comics, especially Christian comics. I believe that if done right, it could make a really cool conversation in the comic. It's just that it just happened, and I have no context of why it happened. Okay. Let's do some documentation with reading. Blueprint interface. Can we get like some up-to-date guidance? Please don't fact. What are these? Thank you. Blueprint interfaces. Those make sure fact. Blueprint interfaces. They can be added to your blueprint. Any blueprint that has an interface added is guaranteed to have those functions. The functions of the interface can be given functionality in each of the blueprint added. This is essentially like the concept of an interface in general programming, which allows multiple different types of objects to all share access through a common interface. But put simply, blueprint interfaces allow blueprints to share with and send data to one another. Blueprint interfaces can be made by content creators through the editor in a similar fashion to other blueprints, but they come with certain limitations. Add new variables, edit graph on a blueprint. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like the way they set it up, it just feels like putting it in there for putting it in there rather than really thinking it through. Colata is such an interesting the way we set up, even though we set up to like the common tropes. I don't know if you watch Arrow. I'm currently in the process of watching through all of the CW shows. So I watch Arrow with my buddy, and watching Arrow, like the underground crime stuff in Arrow, it's pretty interesting, especially the police corruption and those kind of things, the way it's presented and stuff like that. It's really interesting, like to understand like motives and people reasoning behind doing that and why they're doing that and stuff like that. But when it's in the way how that installment, that issue of Tin Soldier did it. The first issue was really cool. I really liked how they set it up. It was set up how we've seen it done before, but in the context of their world, and it felt quite original. I like the whole aspect of this drug being called mist that this guy is pushing. But then issue 2 just like took all of it and just threw it out the window. It didn't even feel like a proper issue 2. I like that was literally the script for that video was only 1 page. The actual like comic review. Usually it just be 3 pages with most comics, even the short comics. That thing was only 400 words. Usually my scripts and they is be about 1200 for one of the average just summarize the comic review. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. The new sub interface will also command and operate of interface in between different. Yeah, someone said that. Someone else said that on the thing. Someone else said that it's like you have the heroes using the powers on the civilians. In that manner, it kind of feels off. Okay. Okay, I noticed. So I need to call. Oops. Yes, I need an interface messaging version. So I need to get the interface messaging version. So what we need yeah, because like dude, the art for like, and I just think I feel like I've been baited because I was looking at the Indiegogo bit of what of like just some of his art bit of the covers, and I'm like, dude, some of these things look really cool. Why isn't it in the actual comic as yet? But it fell flat for me. That issue fell flat for me personally. So I awaited to know where it goes. Kind of like Wolverine claw kind of thing. I wait to know where it goes. scenic view to God. Yep. I feel like I know I want to do it, but I just don't know how to get it already last week. Oh yeah, don't worry, I was signing this week. Yeah, I've been thinking through it on like what exactly I want. And sometimes I do my best not to like bite off more than I could chew. I've been busy. But I don't want to bite off more than I could chew. I say, yeah, I'm gonna do this to start this week, and then I have a functioning Kaylee. No, shouldn't put it. Because like I still tinkering with the abilities. I've been continuing working on my series, and I want to send out that document soon as well. I forgot about it, it's just time. God, I don't want to cast. Pure cast. I get play a character. I don't want to do that. Because that breaks it. It broke on me when I did cast as pure character. Give, yeah. Yeah, I want to make sure that my check works though. So it's for a branch. And we want to see this branch, right? No, I think damage type. Is that damage type system? Oh, yeah, that's one fun. Use damage type. Injury bullet. If it tells me what the damage type is, I could just simply set a damage type to Kaylee. Damage type, default damage type, right? So that way, if the damage type equals, let's set it where they only take damage from damage, right? The only way they take damage right now is if it comes from here. If it's not damage coming from Kaylee, then it don't take damage. If it is, then they could take damage. Yo, what's good? We are doing good, Falcon. How are you? How are you, man? However, okay, they ain't dying now. Alright, that broke it. That kind of broke it. I think he might be talking to both of us. thing. Starting with that sequence on spawn, we could disable that for now. We trying to do some code here. We don't want to. And every time so. It's not right now. Just move on those beats. And we have these toy classes that will keep spinning. The mana to the start for 12 hours. Spins masters. And he's able to shape bullets for spinning her. Wow. That sounds interesting. insulator brick. Something that's cool. And making anime jet movie poster for a client. Aha, that sounds cool. So like a movie poster. So you do all types of commissions, Falcon. Can this work? I mean, it's blocking it. Extra bullets. It's two bullet types. Never tried flame good. System doesn't all work with me. Decided not to take them. Yeah, I made a 5-meter last week. I'm trying to get it, like, trying to implement a system. Main goal tonight is to implement a system where when you deal damage to the other one, when they die, they give back ammo, but only if you kill them with the other one. With the rifle. It gives you back flame ammo. I'm not getting this 1000 is yet. I'm on the right path. I had one that was like working in a sense, but it was casting. I didn't want that. I wanted to say something. I know there's something. There has to be something. What do you do, Father? Anything in particular? I think I might have a cast, you know. I think I might have a cast. Cast. I think that's how it's supposed to be. So cast to BP. And as I am 4 weeks, and I hope I have studied that. After the finals, I like cast. So cast to BP damage. I think that's what I had to do now to get this up around. Up around it. If is equal to BP damage, good. If it's equal to that, Actually, like a video I want to do, like a wholesome video where you guys send me like, open a Google form and then folks send me like stuff from shows and then they that ain't working out how I want to, sadly. Sadly, that is not. And sadly, I ain't working out how I want to. So it is. Leave it up. Oh, my bad with the with the gunfire. No, what Falcon was what you were saying, so on like going through anime and seeing that they pull, you could find like viable concepts and stuff in it. Damage reactor, okay. On its own. Probably my mic. You guys hear me good now? Okay, great. This will be perfect. I feel like I'm missing something like this.
Use the blueprint user interface to communicate the keyboard event across two blueprints. I've had a lot of problems.
I feel like I'm 40% there, but it's just like this. So like,
hopefully this will save you some information. All we're gonna do is set up one kind of dummy blueprint and then the third person blueprint, and I'm gonna have a keyboard event, and by clicking it, it's gonna print a string out of the second blueprint. So let's go ahead and create our user interface first. We're just gonna blueprint user interface, and I'm just gonna call this receiver interface, and then we double click into it, and I'm gonna call this receiver 1. function. And then I'm going to go ahead and compile and save that, and that's all we need to do here. And so remember, it's called receiver interface and receiver function. Now we're going to go ahead and create a dummy kind of blueprint class just so we have something to experiment with. And I'm just going to call this VP_receiver. And I'll just go ahead and double click into it, and then I'm just going to add a sphere so we have something to look at. So this is going to be on the receiving side of the interface. So the interface needs to be implemented on this side, and it's also the side on which it's going to be, there's going to be an event, and the event's going to serve as the trigger for the print string. So we're going to go class settings, and we're just going to go ahead and add that VP receiver interface. Let's see, receiver interface right here. So we're going to go ahead and compile and save, and you'll see it over here. Now if we jump into the event graph, now we have the ability to create an event that's off of this. So we can search for event receiver function. Here it is right here. And that's the advantage of using the interface, is that it's its own event, so it doesn't need an event being played, it doesn't need an event tick, it doesn't need anything to trigger it. As soon as it's called, it automatically triggers off. So this would be an advantage using the interface over the event dispatcher. If we come off of here, we can just print the string. And it can just say, thanks, I got the message. And that's it. So we're done with this. And I can close this. And then I can go ahead and drag this onto the scene. Okay, so then all we have to do is come into the third-person blueprint. This is what I was trying to say earlier, is that I've had problems trying to cast because we need a reference to that other blueprint. And I've had problems with casting, I've had problems with direct blueprint object references. So this is the method that's been the easiest and most reliable so far. So we do need some sort of connection to that other blueprint. And so how we can do this is, first we're going to have an event. So our event is going to be, we're going to press the keyboard, the number 1. So that's our event. So when we press it on the keyboard, it's going to send a message to the other blueprint, and then that blueprint's going to actually print the string. So anyway, from here, we're just going to right click and go get all actors, not all actors, but get actor of class. Because this way, get actor of class. So we don't want this to come in as an array. So we click off here, and then we just find our receiver blueprint, VP receiver here. I misspelled that. And then once we have this set, I can just go ahead and do the call. So I can go call receiver function. And that's all we have to do. And if I compile and save. So this will connect us to the blueprint, give us access to it, and then that's our target, and we can make this communication happen. So that's it. That's all we have to do. So if we come in here and hit play, and I'm walking along, and I want to trigger something with a keyboard press from the third person to another blueprint, I hit 1, thanks, I got the message. And that's it. So I hope you found this helpful. I know this can be confusing, and every time I do it, I do a little bit different.
I just believe it was that simple. Nah, it can't be. It can't be that simple. It actually might be, you know. Double check. Let's double check. Let's double check. Yes, I think we have achieved our purpose. Now, it's just a dump. What in the world? Wow. Huh.
Hello, welcome to video 4. What is the damage type class? I'm gonna go ahead, let me just run through this quick little example, and you'll see how we're going to use the damage type, and then we'll see what it does and how we did it. So if I hit play, and we run through this, if I go into this little cube here, it's gonna start decrementing my health by 3, and on the top left it says you're on fire. If we go into this one, we're gonna start losing 2 for our damage, and it's gonna say I am drowning. This last one is not hooked up, I'm going to actually hook it up for our example. So let's go ahead and see what this is, how it works. So damage type is basically something that Epic has given to us in Unreal Engine 4 to allow us to quickly and easily identify the type of damage, as well as hold specific things for that damage type, and maybe do specific things a lot, but that's what we're under damage types. We do not have an event graph, pass down functions, and event rigid body type. So was this caused by the world? Check it if it's like lava or water to the object that we fall off. To the default values, and they'll work perfectly acceptable for most of your damage types. This one right here is going to be applied to all of them. These ones down here are going to apply to your radial damage and your destructible damage, your impulse damage, the other damage causing events. How much of an impulse is applied to the act when you do immediately fly out? Who's 60 impulse. Earlier you can long we were using it, and all we were doing is taking the damage and updating our, if I can find him. We previously used this. This was our receive any damage event, and all we were doing is taking the damage and updating our heads up interface. What we're going to do is we're now going to use the damage type, which is passed along, and we're going to do something with the damage type. So what I did is I have this here. What we're doing is we're taking our damage type, and we're calling an event on the damage type called process damage, which takes in our damage and puts out our damage after we've already processed it, and then goes ahead and puts it on our screen. So what are we doing? What I did to make things easier on me, because I like using interfaces because they make things clean and simple, and if you notice up here, any interfaces you're using show up on your list, so it's really easy to know what you want to do. So what I decided to do was I made a base damage type. This is our base damage right here. It is a damage type. It's called base damage type. It holds our interface, process damage, and 2 variables, a multiplier and a message. Now what we're doing is taking the process damage event, taking our damage in, and multiplying it by our multiplier, something super simple, and then printing out the string that we have set up, and then passing back the modified multiplied damage. So for example, after this is our base, I've created a fire and a water type, which is pretty simple. Our fire, basically, if you notice here, it has our setup, which is our multiplier, which is 3, and our message, which is you're on fire. And our water type is going to be very simple, 2.0 for our multiplier, and I am drowning. So if we read through this, basically if it's just you're on fire, we're going to special inside of my damage type. But you don't have to. You can always do something like get class. This is going to get you the class of it, which in my case would be fire DT or water DT. And then you can go ahead and based on that class, you do something like is this equal to fire? And then you can do an if branch and you can say if it's fire, and then you can handle it all in here. You don't have to handle anything inside of your damage type itself. You can handle it separately and just simply do an if check for each of your damage types. Perfectly acceptable. You'll notice in here as well, what I talked about earlier, down here under variables, you have those built-in variables. So you can check and see, was it caused by the world? What's the scale momentum? You can see the different bool variables we set up inside of our base damage class defaults right here. You can go ahead and you can see damage types are kind of special. They don't have to be used for anything. By default, if you don't pass along a damage type, it's going to pass along a generic one, which has just these default types are kind of special. They don't have to be used for anything. By default, if you don't pass along a damage type, it's going to pass along a generic one, which has just these default values are kind of special. They're perfect. Well, here's a couple things. You can't see your value. -2 play it. Now if we walk over here, we're going to take some damage from A. You can add another interface. You can add it in whatever you want.
Right.
You make this feel better, and our health is going to go up.
Right, I know him, but no, look him. Because that is what I know we're supposed to do. If it's check. Oh, let's see. If damage type. Where's the Robotron? Thickness. Because this should only damage them if the damage is coming from a certain point. Self. Target self, damage present itself. Only if actor has tag, it will take damage. Overlap component over actor. Actor has tag 1 branch. Actor doesn't have tag. We apply damage. Self. Then we destroy the actor. Right. Apply damage. So would it be take damage? So top down. Maybe I make my own damage though. I think I might make my own interface, you know. Make my own interface. Oh, what is the other damage system?
So there you see how those work. So, damage type. It is a blueprint class. We go ahead and create one, and we'll name it to new DT, and there's no names that are unique to only custom. Now, you're going to notice we do not have an event graph. There's no event graph because this doesn't tick, and there's no native events that are run to. If you to the DT, you'll get win motion and things. Mixed it's 0. This is different as what was our receive any damage event, and all we were doing is taking the damage and updating our heads up interface. What we're going to do is we're now going to use the damage type, which is passed along, and we're going to do something with the damage type. So what I did is I have this here. What we're doing is we're taking our damage type, and we're calling an event on the damage type called process damage, which takes in our damage and puts out our damage after we've already did this, because I make things. What I decided to do was I made a base damage 2 variable, applying it by our multiplier. So for if you notice here, it has our setup grounding. So if we read, and that's it. That's all we're doing. That's why when we walk through here, we're using the base. The damage type itself is right here. You can always do something like get class on that class. You know, you can do something like is this equal to fire, and then you can do an if branch, and you can say have to. You can go ahead and pull this in, and then we're modifying it based on the damage type. Now, the damage type itself is right here. Let's go ahead and pull this in, and I'm using this to process and pass along a message. I want to do something special inside of my damage type, but you don't have to. You can always do something like get class. This is going to get you the class of it, which in my case would be fire DT or water DT. And then you can go ahead and based on that class, you know, you can do something like is this equal to fire, and then you can do an if branch, and you can say if it's fire, and then you can handle it all in here. You don't have to handle anything inside of your damage type itself. You can handle it separately and just simply do an if check for each of your damage types. Perfectly acceptable. You'll notice in here as well, what I talked about earlier, down here under variables, you have those built-in variables. So you can check and see, was it caused by the world? What's the scale momentum? You can see the different bool variables we set up. Generic one, which has just, if we edit this, well,
damage. You. I am close to achieving what I want. Close, we're close. We ain't there yet, but we're close. Because usually, the problem I'm running into is usually you could filter by who causes the damage right here. So usually just like say branch, if damage is equal to this, then we would take damage, but it's not doing that. It's not doing that. See now, every time I kill someone with her, it carries it up. I wanna like. But it's not allowing me to do that, and it should. So I can filter it by number, but when it comes to filtering the branch, it works. Salt, it works. Rejoice. Guns work and it works. Spam the 100 and the celebration thingy. It works. Ah, yes, it works. Apparently, I definitely needed to cast. Okay, so definitely need to cast. I want to do this without casting. Yeah, let's break something. I'm not at all. I think I'm gonna like draft some UI and then I'll hop off. I wanna like stream late tonight. Okay, so you see we kill them, but it doesn't give us back armor. Right? But if we kill it, it's as intended. Is the option to use this for another thing? Do we need to fix his spawn points too? Because these things do have like spawn issues. This is I wonder why. I wonder why they fall through the ground. They are in the ground. I also think I should always set a upward offset. I'll do that. Let me set an upward offset. At least I have no code in them. At 20 in the Z direction, so that way they always spawn above. Let's see if that works out. One of them fall from the sky. So I think 100 in the Z direction won't be too much. So a little bit higher. And in the ground too, so a little bit higher. Makes sense why I always lose some of them. Here. Let's fix this spawner issue. See, grab your way. Oh, height will be zero. kill him, Gordon, really quick. No problem, man. I think I definitely need to restrict this to one location. Because I think what is going on. Oh wow. Falling through the map. They're falling through the map. Don't want them falling. I sort of have such an idea right now. I want them to fall from the sky. Which Caleb song you listening to right now? Oh wow, he can't see us. Let them fall from the sky. Oh lord, I break my gun. I break my gun. Oh no, Salt. I blame you. He said let's break something else and we accidentally did. Reload. Please reload. Please reload. Reload. Yeah. Hopefully I reload properly. It's a glitch. Oh yeah, I suggest so. Yeah, because the bots and they were spawning weird, right? So 1000 might be too high. So in the comic, right? Okay, so in the comic, just gotta find the comic itself. Christian Comics, Remnant Comics, Parables 4. Yeah. So in the comic, they came, the Bot Sunday, when they were found, they came from the sky. Right? The Bot Sunday came from the sky. Therefore, but this is one of the voice lines. Let me show you. Our compile list. I'll actually send it the comic as well, so you can read through it to just get like, you know, that feel or whatnot. Biological humanoids detected. And expanding biological contaminant. So they came from the sky. And I am having a really bad glitch right now where when they spawn on the ground, they fall through the map. So they're gonna fall from the sky. They're gonna spawn from the sky. Yeah, they're gonna fall from the sky now. But they're spawning too high. So 1000 might be a little bit much. It is. I just had it. So yeah. Oh, that's 10,000. No wonder why. I was saying. So this is 4 things that was fun from 10,000. They got us. What did I accidentally change? I changed something with this. I changed something right here. Something here I touch. I touched something here for sure. And I think it's this one. Alright, fix it. Bug averted. Crisis averted. You died. Guaranteed, you know? Awesome! It works as intended. Look, it's working as intended. Okay. So last thing for the night. Wrap it up very soon. Yes, I am still here. Play my Ionicaris, please. I am still here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's implement the voice line. So
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Who made that? I really wonder. I do have to add him to the credits. Really wonder who made that amazing song, bro. Do have to add it to the credits. To get this as a wave.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. alert, alert, alert.
Start dispatching again.
Alert,
Unreal is playing it weird. Ah, shoot, wrong thing.
intruder alert,
So, we put us inside of the wave.
intruder alert, intruder alert, intruder alert, intruder alert, intruder alert, intruder alert,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because, like, that's actually in context. Or I say I'll send it to you. Because that's actually in context to, like, part of the comic, too. Where he was seeing exactly, like, what was going on. So while he was there, while they were, like, just running around and stuff, I think there's a panel there. He was watching it. You see, he was watching what was going on as they was like tearing on the button. Dude, he's getting a free launch. Oh, I don't know, like a solo issue or something in Parables thing 9 or something, and his design looks absolutely insane. So do you know who can make the design of the characters of the game so that way you have... I was planning to take to Blender in December or January, because the pushing back was initially aiming to have it done by December, but I'm pushing it into January to finish it completely. And I'll have some people that I know that I want to ask, that I work on a project on, that do some really cool 3D modeling, that I want to ask them. Spartan, if you do 3D modeling, dude, I would just let me know your rates, and I'll send you like the character references and stuff like that. These character references, let me show you from my home screen. Would be, I don't know if it's like if you do 3D modeling or not. But it will be character A and character B. But nothing like over fancy, because I am looking for a 3D model. Okay. Let's go into Facebook. My Xplanations Facebook. If you guys have Facebook, be sure to follow over at facebook.com/the Xplanations. Yeah, I want to get to the Remnant universe group. The teasing is like really cool. Oh, there's a sale this week on the Remnant side. That's on sale. Everything's on sale, right? That's cool. Where is it? This. Some kind of like relaunch? But I wouldn't say relaunch, but continuing the story of the AI. And this, in my opinion, not just like Remnant sim brain turned on. I'm talking about like objectively, this looks sick. I really can't wait to know what the storyline of this one is. This looks sick. So they continuing to expand on the AI character that they built in the story. But this looks sick. So this is like his new design, because this one is the design they had for him from like when they now start the company, what, three years back, when they now was doing the when they were now doing the kind of whatever designs, but now they're like revamping, and this design looks sick. This design looks real sick. He had a hardware update. No, for real, that is definitely a hardware update. This design looks. This design is real cool. So he had a hardware update indeed. Because then like they're also doing this next parables that I'm very excited for. It's written by Evan David. Is I think Warrior, and they've been teasing a redesign and stuff. Yeah, this looks sick. And they've been teasing her like redesign and stuff, and I really can't wait to get into it. Like, there's so much books out there right now that haven't been reading the Remnant books in a while, but they've been cooking on that side. They're really looking forward to that.
Intruder alert. Intruder.
Alright, yes, that's the random. That's the RND. That's the RNG. I think for tonight, to wrap up, let's leave it where it is. That's why I'd like make sure and get. Let's run a full test, a proper test of what we have done for the game thus far. So we're gonna re-enable all the bells and whistles. We connect you. Save this, because we are looking to wrap up Terrifying. Terrifying. Yeah, I'm looking to wrap up. Accomplish what I set out to accomplish tonight, which was the Flameshot fire system. And that been like living in my mind rent free all week. On like to come back this Sunday I'd finish it. Whoops, wrong button. And let's carry these folks. Oh, we were supposed to extend the nav mesh because they can't walk so far. So let's fix that. Because if we go over here, they can't see us. Well, the AI can't see over here. So Pink would stop, or whoever is supposed to be following would stop following us if we go through this gate. So let's fix that. I think it would be select. I think it'll be maybe navigation. I think it's navigation and show. Yeah. So the nav mesh here. The nav mesh for this ends about, see that gray where the green ends? Where the green ends is like the last spot that they could see up to. So we could either I think if I add another one, I'll add another one. Yeah, so it could only see up to here. So add another one. So I kind of don't want it to, like, you know, just walk infinitely and could like travel everywhere. So I don't want where it's not walking area to have like this thing. So fix it. Maybe for some. That's for tonight. So just tell me go and sleep. I'll be here longer than I wanted to. So some boxes. Some like junction generators or something. So your thing when you reach here is that you have to destroy these generator things. Now let's play it. It wouldn't be like this next week, of course. But what in the world? Yeah. Won't be like that because we have to make sure it could be shut down according to the game. And you are pretty limited on where you could aim. So, but yeah, they're not gonna work for now. Yeah, they're not gonna work. Okay, so that's full playthrough. You know, let's go to Motionary and get a quick ambient forest. Let's go to Motionary and get a quick ambient forest. around, you know. Here's an idea. The animals know that the land has the effects on it, so here no food or animals just survive. Sounds interesting. We'll go with this one just for now. Trying to get a line that's on. That was really loud. That's sorry. Can I get a song where there's like folds or something? Try super landing. I'll leave it for now. I'll just do the ambience. I kind of want to do ambient song. Nice, it came in as a WAV file.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Hold on. Yeah. No, no, pressure put there, I guess. Okay. Well, I said, oh. That's it for tonight, guys. It's coming together pretty well. So glad that this mechanic is working. That was the main like other game mechanic I really I was gonna put together, and it's working. It's working as intended. So that I would be calling it a night. It's coming together really nicely. Just have to do some more logic stuff. This came together really nice. According to our concept art, we are about here, still in this section. First wave basic enemies, and we entering into this section. Second wave strong enemies. Yeah. So next week I'd like to do more UI related stuff. Next week Sunday. Next week Sunday we're gonna be getting into more UI related things. We have the flame for Flameshot that is indicative of what his actual capacity is. Yet it charges back up, and then if you use it all the way down, you would see that I cannot use my flames anymore. So all the way down, I can't use my flames anymore. So we'll do more refining to that. What else? Going up, going up, going up, going up, up. Empty it out. So yeah, and then a nice dual UI for both of them, and set up this spawn for this area and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, that's it for this week's stream. For those of you that tuned in, Salt, Spartan, and Falcon, who were the ones that talked today, thank you for joining. I'll see you guys in the Discord as well as next week Sunday. Bye, guys. That's enough with the little lo-fi tunes. Put the wrong end card, so to the extreme. Hold on. Okay, now it's the right one. Bye, guys.